They say my generation full of dough. We tell them thanks, this is our year. But on the real they saying slow your roll. As if we don't, we gonna die, but we like it. They don't know what life is. My homie, if he heading to the party, we like it. And that poison be pricey, and they gon' get you hyphy. But if you ain't throwing down, then stay at home with your wife. And straight out the bottle.
All right, we just wrapped up filming at Willis Show Bar on 3rd Street. This is a really special place to us. Shane and I used to live down here, so it's a special place in Midtown. Check out this conversation, guys. It's fantastic. We talked to Chelsea Sigler. She is a fantastic person and a great singer, we found out. So check out this episode. Let's get into it. Everyone, you're gonna love it. All right, so this is Off the Block Presents, episode 2. We are here at Willis Show Bar. We're kind of back at home for me and you. We're on 3rd Street. We'll get into that, but just to preview, this is where I bought my first house, right down the street. The little townhomes, the 3rd on 9 townhome. So it's good to be back here. We're with Chelsea Sigler. You are the Director of Operations of Willis Show Bar. So can you tell us about your roles, your responsibilities, and kind of what that entails as director?
Yeah, you know, we're a venue. We're also a bar. So I kind of run both sides of things. As far as like front of house staffing, but then also the booking for the DJs and the artists and the ticketing and everything. We do have a house band that's here most Saturdays and Fridays, but there's also like Thursdays and other events that we pull from either national artists or other local artists. So I've really enjoyed the booking side of things.
All right, I want to jump in. I want to jump into this one right away.
I'm going right into it.
Who's the most famous person you have had here? Then you said national artist. Is there somebody who's famous?
This past November, we had a Lowdown Brass Band was here. They are their music style is like Louisiana big brass band. Yeah. But there's a singer and a rapper too, so it's much more like, it feels very modern, like modern hip hop meets New Orleans brass. They're from Chicago.
Okay.
So that was a really good show. That's probably the biggest one since I started. We also have a couple people that are like little rising stars right now that are kind of exciting. Reedy Choi is like traveling. I think she's in Africa right now, so she's not here for another month or so, but she's coming back. She's great. I feel like she's getting more and more popular all the time. Elise King is one of the vocalists for the house band, and she has worked with, I feel like, everybody in Detroit. If you say Elise King, they're like, yeah, I know her.
Okay. Well, I don't know any of them, but I'm gonna check them out.
I'm looking up Elise King immediately. Like, I feel left out that everyone in Detroit knows her, but yeah.
No Motown people though. There's someone go, oh, that person there. Nothing like that.
Since I wasn't here like for the very beginning, so maybe there was that I just
yeah.
How long have you been here? You said since you've been here.
So I've been here about a year. I started like last January.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Gotcha.
And did you start in that role as a director?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I came from Blue Llama Jazz Club, so which it was kind of eerily similar. It was like, it like seats the same amount of people. We do the same kind of run of show with the live bands into like a late night situation. So it worked out very well.
Chelsea also made us these fantastic cocktails. All those cocktails. Was it the Detroit Skyline? Or is that
Detroit Skyline?
They changed colors. I think we got it on camera, so we'll show that.
On camera. All right. So you said this place fits like what, 80 to 100 people?
Yeah, for the live shows, it seats about 88 to 90. For the DJ, sometimes we pull out some tables and it can do like up to 135.
Yeah, so we used to come here. Like I said, I bought my first place back in 2018, and this place was just opening.
Just opened. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, my dad, when I moved down here, do you remember the story?
I think I remember this. Yeah.
My dad, he moved down here, and he's not like super into Detroit, but he's like checking out the space. He's parking. We're moving. He goes, "You just bought a place next to a strip club."
A strip club.
And I go, "Nice."
Was he remembering, or was
no? He probably just, I don't know. Well, here's
he had no idea.
Like we're 33 years old, and our parents grew up, and they think of Detroit on what Detroit used to be when they were growing up. So I feel like our parents, they hear Detroit and they just have all these negative thoughts immediately. So he probably came down here and looked and just saw this building.
Show bar. I think
show bar. With a
sure.
show bar. So it sounds like a strip club.
Which was we talked a little bit before off camera. when we came, there was like a burlesque show,
Yeah.
and there was
Yeah.
like it's kind of a cabaret vibe.
Well, so two things. One, since we're talking about music, I came here, I remember, and I saw the stage back here, and I was like, oh, that's like for just show. Like, there's no way anybody actually
Right.
performs up there, because it is a very small stage, and like, and then I came another time, and there was an entire band up there squeezed in. I was
Yeah.
like, this is awesome.
It's crazy, like the amount of energy some of the bands bring on that tiny stage.
Yeah, it's great. I think it makes it better when they're all kind of close knit up there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I love that. But then to go back to the burlesque thing is like, so we heard that it was a burlesque bar, and we're like, okay, I didn't even know what that meant. And we're just sitting here, we're having a good time, and then all of a sudden, like the lights just kind of dimmed, and all of a sudden, this lady comes out of this hallway over here, just full tassels and just going after it.
That
like,
was pretty much
going
it.
everywhere, and like we were like, what is happening? Like we did not expect this to happen.
And we came back the next night.
There you go. Yeah.
So you said you do,
We came back immediately.
and she wasn't there the next night. No, but you said you do part of staffing. Do you staff that type of people, or do you kind of go hire those out from a different company? How does that work? How do you hire a
Kind of
burlesque?
We have like a ones that I've been pulling from people that we've worked with before. But some of our events, most of our events we just directly book. Some of them, especially like our promoter nights, will have like one person that'll get the team together for the party. So we'll hire the promoter, and then he'll do the DJ. He'll find the DJs and the host and all that stuff. So a little bit of both.
So back then, I mean, we stumbled upon the burlesque. Earlier, you said you guys are only doing like 2 a year. That's a true burlesque show.
We add them in for like special events. So like our anniversary party last year, we had like a vintage car show outside, and then we mixed burlesque in between the live band and the DJ.
Okay.
Or like sometimes for New Year's Eve, bigger events like that, we'll market it specially as including burlesque.
Was it different back then? Because I feel like back then it was like in 2018.
When you say back then, 2018, this place used to, we gotta go into the history.
They definitely did it more regularly. Like I don't know if it was like once a week or a couple times a month, but it was definitely more regular.
Okay, because I think it was like every Friday night at like midnight.
For like,
and
they
it
had
was
like 2 pockets of.
Yeah, it was like a 20-minute show. She came out, she did her thing, we all went nuts, and that was it.
Yeah.
So going back to a little bit about the history of this place, we'll get into that, but also the history of the revival of Willis Show Bar. I was mentioning there's a lot of moving pieces. There is investors in LA. There was a group here in Detroit. Can you take us through that and how that structure works?
Yeah. So I believe when they first opened, the owners, who are based out of California, they were working with a company from Detroit just to kind of get it open and get on their feet. The original plan was for one of the owners to stay and kind of run it themselves, but their plans changed, and so here we are. And COVID was also kind of in the middle there, so I think that also threw a wrench in things.
So there's the group from LA, and they had a group from Detroit kind of help them kick it off. And then are they out of the picture now?
Yes.
I forget the name of Detroit something
it's
Society.
The Detroit Optimist Society. I believe it was just for like that first year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're just strictly and then are they running stuff out in LA? Like, do you
but
answer
it's
to them, or
separate.
like do you have conversation? How does that work?
A weekly manager meeting, and one of them he used to do all the bookings, so myself and the lead host kind of like took that from him, so I like communicate with him a little bit more than the rest of them, and
That's
coordinate
interesting.
with that.
So you don't like, who above you is like actively in Michigan that you're seeing in person? No one?
No one.
So you're just here doing your thing, and you do like, is it like a video call you do to Cali?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, lots of text messages.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we were talking off camera too. We wanted to know, as a business informative podcast, how you have 100 people here in a night. How many drinks are being served up? Because it's strictly just drinks here, right? There's no food.
Yeah, no food unless sometimes we do a pop up, or like if a larger group tells us beforehand, they can we can set them up with some catered snacks or whatever. But in general, no food. We don't really have a kitchen space. We just kind of have a prep area. So it would be kind of difficult to do like full.
Yeah. So slow night, how many cocktails are being served out here? And a busy night, how many cocktails do you think?
So our goal is to turn the room, twice for 3 seatings in general. I would
like
say
an hour and a half seating.
Yeah. So like our live bands typically, it depends on the day, but if we open at 7, the first show will be from 8 to 9 or 8 to 9:30, and then we'll do a second seating around 10 for a 10 o'clock show, and then head into a DJ usually after that. I would say each seating, like we're hoping for like 200 cocktails if we're busy.
So
Everybody
like 600
to have.
a night.
Yeah, up to like on a busy. I would say like like a regular busy Saturday, we're doing probably 400 cocktails.
And what does that staff look like?
475.
How many in total, how many people staff?
3 bartenders, 2 servers, a host or 2. In the winter, there's coat check, so and then one bar back.
Okay.
And me.
Okay.
And we had you serving up cocktails already,
Yeah,
so we have
yeah.
you working overtime
Yeah.
today on the day off.
And so I feel like someone told me this before, and I don't know if it was a Detroit thing, but they were like, you can't have a bar where you aren't serving food in some capacity. Have you heard of that before in the restaurant industry?
I don't know if that. I don't think that's like a real thing. We
Yeah.
do have like we've got like chips. I think it's like more of a safety thing. So like we have chips if somebody
So you do have something.
needs something,
Yeah.
you know, to give them. We've also got a restaurant right next door. So like we've got some friends over there if there's an emergency
Gotcha.
or
Well,
whatever.
and that was what I was going to go with that too. Can we bring food in? here?
Yes, yeah,
So you guys don't
absolutely.
care if I order a pizza?
Yeah,
And I'm
no,
here watching the
whatever
band.
you want. Yeah,
Really?
unless we
Okay.
have a pop up, which is again seldom. So if we have a pop up, we'd like you to order off that. But
Gotcha.
in general, no. You can. A lot of people order right next door, or you can
The
DoorDash
halal
it in.
place?
Yeah.
That wasn't open when we were here.
No, I saw that today and I was like, that seems new.
They do like burgers and stuff too, but their Indian food's really good. Like their tikka masala is actually well rounded and spicy and good. Yeah.
Gotta check that out too.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
All right, cool. So what else you got? What other questions you got?
Yeah, I mean, so, okay, let's talk about, you got DJ and then you got the live band. Is that set nights, Friday, Saturday, or how does that work again?
Thursdays is one live band show from 8 to 9:30, and then we go into a DJ with doors at 10 o'clock. Friday is either 2 long band shows with no DJ or 1 long band show with a DJ afterwards. And then Saturday is 2 one-hour shows and then a DJ.
Okay.
So each night's a little bit different but similar. Yeah.
And all those, it's covered to get inside to see the show, right? Like, cause
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. If you buy a ticket it's reservations and tickets are kind of the same. It's just one button. So a reservation is a ticket and a ticket is a reservation that gets you the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's dive into the menu a bit. I was reading, it's not the biggest cocktail menu, but you guys really specialize. How would you define your cocktail list, and what are some of your favorites off that menu?
Yeah, a couple of them are twist soft classics. Some of them are kind of our own design. Like the one you guys tried today, it's a twist off an aviation, which is a pretty classic cocktail, but then, adding the color change and twisting, kind of reversing the recipe a little bit. So we like playing with that. We do get very busy, so I like to think of cocktails more like cooking, like prep heavy, but really, fast at service, heavy prep. Do the hard work at the beginning with your cooking and your ingredients, and then, just make it really beautiful.
Do you have any favorites though that are from this menu? If it's like someone watching this is like, I got to come in for this specific cocktail.
The Southwest, it's a play off a mangonada. So usually a mangonada is not alcoholic. It's usually like basically a mango slushy with like mango chunks in it, and then it comes with a tahini rim and a tamarind straw and some chamoy, which is like an apricot chili sauce. So we took that. It's usually frozen. We do it over crushed ice with tequila blanco, and that tamarind straw. It's really good.
What's it called?
It's called the Southwest.
I'm
So
gonna
we
remember
infuse our own tamarind tequila. So it's tamarind tequila, mango, lime juice, chamoy.
That's right up my alley.
It's really
I love the tahini too. That like. That,
Oh, it's so
love
good.
that,
It's
love
like
that.
it's not really spicy. It's a mild chili, but it's like tangy and
Cool. So I was actually interested in a little bit more about the business structure. So this is a lease space, as you told me
Yes.
before. Do you guys have any plans to open anything associated? Does your role entail anything like that? Do you know anything about that, or are you just strictly focused here?
I am strictly focused here. I don't know their plans. They may have changed since they went back to strictly to LA. I will say that they picked this place because they both have a lot of background in the area. One of them is from here, and they really they wanted somewhere. The owners, Sean and Steve.
They're both from Michigan?
Yeah. So Sean is the one that kind of we took the booking from, and he's more on like the booking DJ side of things.
Yeah.
He's a DJ himself, DJ
Oh.
Dapper, shout out.
Okay.
DJ Apper.
DJ Dapper.
DJ
Dapper
Dapper.
DJ.
I think I saw a picture of him. It's because he's dapper. He's always
has
dressed
a
in the
hat.
night and
Yeah,
stuff.
yes, yes.
I saw a picture of him.
Plays the part.
absolutely.
Plays the part.
He spun at the the anniversary party with the burlesque.
We're banging some DJ Dapper this weekend
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm putting it on.
Yes.
I'm putting it on.
But so they chose this place because Midtown kind of didn't have anything like this. So
And it used to have something like this in this exact spot, right?
Yeah,
So let's
it
listen to this
okay, I
history.
see where this is going.
Yeah.
You know where we're going.
Well, and then before you, this is my experience with that. Like we moved in, and then I saw this place that just had a white building with just bar on it, and I was like, "What the hell is that place?" Like I was like, "It's just gonna be some dive bar."
Yeah.
And in a sense, it is divey, but like it's like more of like an
refined,
upscale. It's
yeah.
a refined
Yeah.
dive bar, and like when I first time I walked in here, I'm like, "Oh, this place is beautiful. Like I love this." And I didn't know we lived here for a while, like maybe 6 months, and I never went in. And then I finally went in. And it's awesome. But with that, then I was like, okay, it's a burlesque bar. I told that in the story. So I looked it up and I heard a little bit about this. So yeah, go into how that happened.
So it opened up in 48 or 49. There's a little discrepancies there, but by 49 it was up and running. It started off as just kind of a normal bar where like people from the community would come to dance, like poodle skirt kind of dancing. There's some really fun pictures from back then. So it started off as just a normal bar. As we got into the 70s and Cass Quarter got a little wild, it got a little bit more risque. And the story goes that eventually the city prosecutor and the police chief shut it down for alleged prostitution.
Alleged?
Alleged prostitution. Alleged. And if you're in the hallway, we've got a framed picture commemorating
That's the one you
the
chose?
shutdown
Oh,
with
yeah.
they're holding the key.
See-
You can actually see the little peep door in the picture if you look in the.
There's a
Kobe,
peep-
Kobe,
So we-
we just lived here 50 years too late for you.
Yes.
You could have walked right down
Oh,
the
man,
street,
yeah.
got yourself some Indian
Yeah.
food and a hooker.
Use that peep door.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. I was born in the wrong era, apparently.
So when they got a hold of it in 2018, there was like a tree growing out of the middle of the roof and a lot of rehab to be done, but they looked at pictures from 78-ish when they, around when they closed and kind of remodeled this. They changed the door. It no longer has a peephole in the entrance a little bit, but the actual inside is very similar. If you look at like old pictures, like the booths are exactly the same. The stage, they kept the stages exactly where they used to be, which is really cool. I've never seen a stage, situated like this
Neither
before.
have I. That's what I was
I'm
saying.
sure that there's one somewhere, but I've never heard of
Yeah.
it. So it's super cool.
It's really cool.
I think one of my favorite things just from personal experience being here is it's unlike most places in Detroit. So you can go out and have a good night, places that are closing. I mean, you can stay out late in Greektown, but when you come here, set up like a bar with TVs in the background, your typical
Yeah.
place, you are going to have a different experience here. So like,
Yeah.
I would really encourage people to come here. Midtown is, obviously it's really special to me just having lived here and having my first place here, but it's just a different experience. And anyone that's from out of town, like this is a great way to end your night here.
Yeah.
And it's just something that's going to be different than anything else you've done. And that's my personal take on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
there's a little bit of everything. So like each event is so different that if you check out our website and like look at the fly, like everything's different. You can pick. We've got everything from like the most classic jazz you can imagine to 90s night with playing Usher and Backstreet Boys. I mean, there's everything.
Yeah, that was my experience too. I remember coming here one time when we lived there, and I sat right here, and I'm just looking at the bar like by myself. I was like, we were out that night, like you might have gone. Like I was like, I had nothing else to do. I'm going to Will's Show Bar because I love that place, and I sat here. And it was like a band that like I didn't expect to play the music they were playing. Like they would play like an oldie song and then all of a sudden come with this like new pop hit. And I was like, it is the cool mix that they would do up there
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah. For sure.
I also want to ask, so that gap of when it shut down, that was the story I remember in my mind, is that it was shut down. Do you know how many X amount of years it was?
So it was closed.
40.
I think 78 to 18.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the tree.
And nothing was
nothing
here.
with the tree.
Like this building was just empty for 4 years?
Yes, as far as I know.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's the thing that I stuck with me from 6 years ago, learning that story. Like, I was like, I can't believe this just existed. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's
Same.
kind of how Detroit was. Like, there were a lot of areas like this just
Yeah.
run down and like no one would come to. So it was just an empty building in Detroit.
Yeah.
There's a million of those.
It's still we're still kind of sprawling out, right? Like there's
Oh, yeah.
more and more of those get bought up and fixed all the time, but there's still, I feel like it's just like a creeping out, which is good.
I do like that they came in and were like, "Hey, this used to be this like burlesque bar. Let's keep
Let's
it."
keep it
They
alive.
revived it.
40
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
That 40 years later, they're like, "Yeah, let's keep it going."
Detroiters are sentimental. We love our
Yes.
sentiments and our ways, and I feel like that's part of being Detroit. And by the way, are you from Michigan?
I am.
Okay, cool.
I'm from South Lyon, the Ann Arbor area.
Yeah, I live
here,
I live in Brighton right now though.
Yeah.
So you're from the South Lyon area.
Yeah, that's where my
cool.
parents live.
We grew up in the Commerce area, so
And you live downtown now?
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah, awesome. So what's your favorite part about working here, or just the environment here, even if it's not necessarily work?
I really like working with venues. I love the music aspect of it. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. So and
Do you want to lay something down for us?
Oh, God.
Yeah, wait, didn't we hear this, that you can sing?
Oh no.
She hasn't even took a sip of her wine yet to sing it.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I forgot about this, and I was telling her, like, the whole mic trick, you'd be this close. You should know, apparently.
All right, what do you want? You want some like 80s?
Oh, you ready? I'm about
I don't know. What's your go-to?
Yeah, do you have like a
Okay, I'm
go-to?
gonna do my go-to karaoke song. This is what I sing for. If my mom is watching this, which she will be, don't say that I didn't sing this for you. Okay.
All right.
We'll give you honest review. Honest review.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you.
Okay. All right. I
I'm
didn't
not
expect
worked
it.
up, but that's okay.
I didn't expect her to just start with Bell.
Yeah, like you said.
You build up, you know.
Build up. She's like, I'm not warmed up, but like I didn't expect that.
I'm listening to that song on the drive home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
what
singing
song?
that.
It's a banger. It's like so good.
I didn't know what song.
Let me see if I can think of it. Wait.
What song is that?
It's,
Anybody got the artist?
It's what's her name? Isn't that lady? Isn't
No,
that Gaga?
no. That's a way older song.
It's an older.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
older song.
Yeah, wait.
Do you want a little more?
Give me a clue.
Yeah. Hit us again.
How do I get you alone?
No, I'm not gonna be able to guess the artist.
I'm not gonna be able to get it either. I don't even know if it's. I don't know if I've ever heard it in my life.
It's Heart.
Heart.
Hearts.
Yeah, I did know that.
I do love some heart.
I did know
Love
that.
some Heart.
I mean, I only know like 3 heart songs, and that's not one.
That's like on Rock Band, guys.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for
You
sure.
should have known that. That was really
So
good. So you're not singing here though? Do you ever get enough
You've had to have been up there, no?
No, not yet.
Why not?
Definitely do that song.
Have you asked?
It's just busy doing other stuff.
I mean-
I actually did talk to the band leader and I are maybe getting something together.
One thing I think people might want to know if they haven't been here, is there a dress code here? Because it is kind of nicer, but also, like, I love wearing sweats all the time, but I don't think
Yeah.
you can come in here in, like, sweats.
No, that's a great question. When we first opened, there was a dress code, so but there's not anymore. I would say, people show up and everything. Some people show up, it's their anniversary and they're like dressed up to the nines. Some people show up super casual. So it's
So
kinda
could you be
whatever
turned
want.
for wearing something specific? Like if you're looking like a bum,
No.
like with dirty jeans and you just came off construction, you were working your ass off.
You gotta be dressed,
But like,
have to have
take,
clothes.
You have to have clothes on.
You can't be naked except for the burlesque girl.
Except-
Yes,
Yeah.
unless I hire you, you can't.
Yeah, unless you're hired in.
Gotcha. Okay, no, that's good to
It
know.
is a good question. I mean,
is a great question.
I feel like Detroit's kind of like that, though. We've talked about this before.
Well,
just
say
you
that.
just any like it could be a nice restaurant. You walk in wearing sports attire. And, like,
Yeah.
they don't
That's
care.
super
Like,
common, and
Absolutely.
honestly, it's not common if you go to any like high-end city. You can go to the nicest place in Detroit. If you have a Tigers jersey on,
Yeah,
I
then
swear to
you're fine.
God, you're fine. Especially if there's a game that day.
Yeah, they don't care. But I think that's a unique thing. I don't think many cities it's like that. You can go to a really nice place in Chicago. Guarantee if you have Chicago's Bulls shirt jersey on, they're
No.
not turning away.
Yeah.
But Detroit, they really don't care. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I'm still thinking about the song. I don't really.
Wait, what's the song's name? I know it's hard.
Alone by Heart.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I know that song.
I know.
You definitely
know
know.
that song.
We didn't
I like
show
I
our
said,
music chops live though, so we really can't prove we knew it, but we did.
I know 3 heart songs, and that's definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I feel like we got some good insight. Anything you want to add, like before?
I don't know. I guess I do want to mention our house band just because they're awesome. They're here every week. Will Daniels is our band leader, so he's the drummer and band leader for At Will, and so he's here most weekends and changes the vocalist. So the feel of the band kind of definitely changes with the vocalist.
He's never asked you.
He didn't. I didn't tell him either. So
He doesn't know you sing,
I don't think so.
so he didn't do any simple
we
Google
not
search on
to-
LinkedIn.
What's his at? Because when we post this, I'll tag him. So
Oh
he
my
finds
goodness!
out.
All right, I'll let him know. But yeah, he's great. The 90s night is helmed by Kevin Christian. He's one of the vocalists for At Will. He's super fun. He the amount of dancing he does on that tiny stage is incredible.
He dances.
He pulls out the moves,
I'm
for
impressed.
the Usher and the Backstreet Boys.
I actually do have one last question. What's a typical day like for you in the sense of like, are you waking up at noon since you guys are open till 1? Like, what's that like?
Yeah, so sometimes I have to be here early for deliveries, but yeah.
Yeah, you're waiting on one now, aren't you?
Yeah, he's not coming at this point, I'll tell you that. It's long
It's
gone.
snowing out.
Yeah.
He's not coming.
They're probably gonna text me it's coming Friday or whatever. But yeah, I usually am doing some sort of work by like 3 p.m. Here by 5. Close it up and definitely sleep in.
And so Wednesdays.
Wait,
which is
hold up.
today.
You said 5?
5 p.m. is usually when I get here.
Okay, I thought that's when you said you closed up. I was gonna say you.
Oh
guys
no!
are open all
Oh
night.
yeah, no, we close at 2. So.
Yeah.
But Wednesdays, like today, you're closed
Yeah.
all day. Like I said, this is your admin day.
Yep. So we do private events. So sometimes those fall on a Sunday or Wednesday or whatever.
Yeah.
but
So
in
are you
general.
open every other day besides that?
We're open
Sundays?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the time, and then the rest is just buyouts. Or sometimes we have public events on those days if somebody like comes to us with one, like a special one.
Okay.
But that's always posted on the website. So we generally just say Thursday.
How do I
or
book a
Saturday.
private event? Call you?
Yeah, you can email us. Events@willisshowbar.com goes to both myself and our lead host, who helps me with all of the bookings.
How much are we talking here?
So if it's when we're open, like if it's a Friday, Saturday during business hours, a 3 or 4 hour block starts at $6,000 for
you're
beverage. A double,
sounds like
if you
a
do
business.
all night for like, if
I
it's
can
during
afford
both
that.
events, it's like 10.
You're gonna have to sit this one out.
But if it's a day where we're not open or if it's outside of business hours, we can work with people much more.
So yeah, okay. So like, what do you think on average if it's outside business hours? Like,
Like 3, we can go down to like 3.
and how long is that? How long do you get?
4 hours. Yeah.
How often? Like, you guys?
What event are you trying to plan right
Oh,
now?
I'm thinking about a lot
Nah,
of things. I'm turning 34 in a few
there you
weeks.
go.
Like 34 birthday bash here.
March 19th.
March. Wow. Oh my God. You did my birthday.
That's
Good
great.
friend.
What a great friend. Yeah.
Good
I
friend.
mentioned on the first show, I'll mention
Well,
every show. Maybe
how
I'll try
about-
to drop in. We've lived with each other for like
Yeah.
15 years.
How about this? We pay the bar like 50% of what you're asking, but I pay you like money to sing up there. Like, can we work something
Maybe we
out
can
there?
work something out.
We can work something out there. I feel like that we got something. All right. I'll let you know. 34, March 19th. We'll be back.
Yeah, I love that. So, I mean, I think this was great. I got to come back here again just as
Yeah, absolutely.
it's just, I haven't been, it's been years, like probably 2021 is the last time I was here, but honestly, we got to come back, get you on stage, we're going to have a night. I'll bring my wife, we're going to have a great time, put my daughter down to sleep, and we'll sneak out to the Willis Show Bar and have a night.
What? So the house band too. They like, are they? What if they get bumped? Like, what if a big name artist comes around? They're like, hey, we want to play here. Are they just like, yeah, we get it, we're gonna bump because we're the house band? Like,
So I try to schedule like 6 to 8 weeks out so that everybody has plenty of time either way. So usually in that situation, like that's for anyone. The Nationals usually book even farther out, so it's usually not a problem. Because I usually can be like, hey, in 4 months, plan on not having that day.
We gotta get like a really famous name.
Yeah, we
like
gotta-
I didn't know any of those names. I gotta be honest with you. So
Yeah,
like
well,
let's
we'll
get
have to
like
figure out.
we gotta brainstorm and we're gonna help you out.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
up with somebody and we're gonna book somebody that everyone knows. and it's
Absolutely.
gonna be
how
the
long
most
has that house band been here too? By the way.
Will's been here since the beginning.
So
He's
that's kind of the guy I've seen. I've definitely seen him.
probably
Then.
yeah.
Next question, thinking about big names, not a band. Who's came in here, just sat down at a table? Do you know any big names?
Yeah, so we've got, oh my god, I'm gonna embarrass myself now because a lot of them are football players and I'm struggling.
Like the Lions football players.
We've had a couple sports people. We have a lot of like local business owners and teachers will stop by. Wayne State teachers.
But those aren't famous people.
Well,
To some people, they
To
are.
some people
if
they
they were
are.
their student.
yeah, that's true. He's like that.
Mr. Walsh, famous.
That is true.
famous
Wait. So what's the football player? That is the right alley. That's what we're going for here.
Is it Braylon Edwards? I don't want to say his
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah.
played at U of M. and
He's
then-
been here. Aiden Hutchinson may have been here, or he may have just come to Blue Llama. I've served Aiden Hutchinson.
We'll check. We'll check on
Did
that.
he have a broken leg at the time?
No, it was before. It would have been before that.
He was
I
in
just don't remember
college.
if I was still at Blue Llama or not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's cool. Awesome. So Ace was asking about the, you probably couldn't hear. So you're asking about the originality of it, like what was here, or?
The original, like, as far as like the design, the decor, like the way it's set up, like for example, like those two, like, column lights, stuff like that, was that all here? Was that changed down the road? Or?
So from what I understand, when they took over in 2018, they basically took pictures of the inside and like modeled the remodel off of the old pictures from the 70s.
Awesome.
So if you look, there's like a shot from one of the corners. It's from sometime in the 70s, so you can kind of see the whole bar. And the booths, everything's exactly the same except for the color. It was like a little bit more red than blue. It looks like, or maybe that was just the filter from the 70s camera. But yeah, everything, the stages are in exactly the same place. The booths and everything's situated the same.
Cool.
The only thing they changed was the entrance.
How about disco ball?
Disco ball, I would assume they had a disco ball in the
They probably
70s.
did.
I'm unconfirmed on that.
Not
one.
the same disco ball.
Not the same. Oh no, that was
So
like
in this space,
full
where did
install.
the prostitutes generally hang out?
So hypothetically, if I were to come here and I was looking for a prostitute, I'm not looking for one. But if I was,
Allegedly.
allegedly,
We do have a green room.
You guys
I don't
have-
know what used to happen in the green room.
Cope, you didn't use the bathroom here today, did you?
no.
Bathroom check, you guys-
Yeah, we do. So we've done a couple
We do
before
a
this,
bathroom check.
and I've always commented on bathrooms. But it's been a long time. I've definitely been in the bathroom here. I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't remember what it's like. But is it nice? Like, what's it like in there?
Yeah, I guess apparently we won best bathroom like 4 years
Are you
ago.
serious?
I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was a thing.
You know,
I didn't
All right,
know.
I'm gonna go look. I'm going to look.
Wait, is that a real thing?
I'm going to look.
It's
Beth.
before my time
Wait,
here, but.
you also said that you guys did just got honored by our Detroit.
Oh yeah, we just got nominated for Best Jazz Club, our Detroit. So if you like Willis, give us a vote.
Yeah. No. Wait. Oh, so you're on the nomination list.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this year.
They just came out today from, I guess, because I just got the email.
This is hilarious.
Do you remember the bathroom?
I do remember the bathroom.
He remembers the bathroom.
I do remember the bathroom. Let me get back in here. I feel like I'm gonna knock this mic down, but no. Okay, yeah. By the way, you won an award for that bathroom.
I don't believe that.
I agree with it. Go look at it. I agree.
The women's is even
bathroom.
nicer. You should.
It's just like one of those bathrooms that are like, it's nice, and it's like there's like the gold in there, and like there's like cool wallpaper in there. Like it's warming, and it's a cool bathroom. So it passes the check, and the fact you won an award is hilarious because it's been kind of a running joke at this point about bathrooms. And,
That's hilarious.
And you literally they do a bathroom.
I guess so. I don't know where the award was from.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna email them and be like, hey, I'm gonna work for
You
you
can
guys.
be, you can be the Dave Portnoy of bathroom.
I still have to do bathroom reviews.
That's awesome. Hey man, that people would
Shane
watch that.
Shitsky.
That would sell.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea. I think we're
That's how we get famous. That's how we get paid. Your
they
bathroom.
did with
You
pizza.
do off the block and like off the pot.
Yeah.
Off the pot. Oh, I kind of like it.
Now we're getting to brainstorming. Here we go.
start
We're not even doing the podcast anymore.
We're not. We'll start just doing the
Just-
podcast inside the bathroom.
How potent is this beer?
I mean, it's
Getting us thinking. But
Yeah.
no, honestly, I really appreciate it, guys. I think that's a great way to wrap up with that. So again, we're on 3rd Street, Midtown Detroit, our home, one of the places that we just love so much. So guys, Willis Show Bar, Chelsea Sigler, Director of Operations. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah,
we really hope to come back around and have these conversations when we have a bigger platform. So again, thank you for the time. Shane, thank you very much. Ace, thank you very much back there. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
They say my generation full of dough. We tell them thanks, this is our year. But on the real, they saying slow your roll. As if we don't, we gonna die, but we like it. They don't know what life is. My homie, if he heading to the party, we like him. And that poison be pricey, and they gon' get you hyphy. But if you ain't throwing down and stay at home.